Marcus here from CATO, and we're talking about an active shooter, active killer mass casualty response and how we're utilizing the battle board to manipulate the terrain to our advantage. And in this particular case, we have an event that took place in this building 4, which was a gymnasium. We know that the suspect is in here somewhere. They've stopped shooting. We're not sure where they are. We feel very confident that this line here is safe and everything on this side of the map is secured. We have people pulling security there and continuing with evacuations. But we don't know where they are. And rather than take hours and hours in one fellow swoop to search this, we're going to break these down into little kingdoms. We're going to make section 1, section 2, 3, and 5. We're going to put people in charge and give them the resources necessary. And then we still don't know where he is. We're gonna try to take away terrain. So if I don't know where that suspect is, where do I want him not to go? So I'm looking here and I'm seeing some places where there's a lot more people than normal. And so I'm gonna put my initial resources in areas that make it very obvious that the police are present. We're gonna use our lights, we're gonna put cars, we're gonna make lots of noise, because history shows us that the majority of people in active killing, active shooter events do not take the fight to the police because their motivation is to hurt as many people as possible. So what we want to do is start taking away terrain from that person. We're gonna divide these kingdoms up. We're gonna put our resources in places where they're highly visible. Now they're gonna pull security, they're gonna be searching, they're gonna be doing evacuations, but generally speaking, they're not gonna run towards those police cars. And so while we're doing that, we're manipulating the terrain to our advantage so that we can put the suspect in the safest place possible for us in the community to take them into custody. So you'll see here I'm using this board. I'm going to say Officer Jones is in charge of 5. I want multiple police cars in this intersection so that I can drive the suspect away from this dense area. Now we know that he's not in 4 because that's where the event took place. So now we've already narrowed it down to 1, 2, and 3. I look here and I see highly dense area number 3. So I'm going to focus my efforts now on evacuating 3 and then protecting it from where the suspect might be. And again, that's high visibility, high density police activity. And so now I've taken terrain again. So I'm shrinking this tactical problem down as I'm searching, looking for victims, continuing working with Unified Command to provide medical attention. So now I'm getting my problem smaller. As people are checking in, I can cross out these buildings. I've already issued micro terrain maps to everybody. So they're calling this in. I've got someone helping me, a scribe, and we're checking this off as we work through it. So I can make sure all these sectors are clear, and we've done the best, most efficient response for providing medical care while we look for the suspect. Now, when this one's done, we've got section 2, that's done. Section 3 is done. It's highly probable my suspect is in 1, which is least dense population. I can focus my resources and efforts there while pulling security in other areas, and I can really start searching through here looking for our suspect.